It just seems to be the story of his career. Late in the third quarter, he comes up with it was a lower body injury. He's out for the rest of the game, and Shams is now reporting it's a groin injury. He's going to be out for up to a month. So here we are yet again. AD unavailable for his team after one game. All right, sir. Welcome back to another quick conversation here on the Think RBA podcast. Now, we recently talked about the Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis trade, the historic magnitude blockbuster. I mean, it literally shook the core of the earth. Literally. Read about it. Read about it online. You know, everything you read online is true.
Yeah, so, seismic.
There was a seismic shift in the NBA. And so a couple days have progressed. Both of them have made their debuts. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the aftermath, the after effects of this seismic shift here in the NBA. So just to catch us up, Luka made his debut for the Lakers. He only played 24 minutes, which I think was by design because LeBron only played 29. I think they had the game relatively under control. Ended up winning by what? 20.
I mean, they were playing 20. The Jazz.
Yeah, I mean, they were almost winning by 20. So I don't think they needed him to play a whole lot. But yeah, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He was a plus 15 in the overall plus minus. So just overall good game. There was the one highlight assist, right, where he grabs the ball.
The full
and
court.
You see he as soon as he locks on Bron, you can see the smile on his face as he pushes it and like, oh snap, like this is different, right? Is different. So
he gets to feel how Kevin Love felt.
Right. So that's one performance. And on the flip side, the Mavericks started Anthony Davis against Houston. Tough game against a good up-and-coming team. And in 31 minutes, AD had 26 points, 16 boards, 7 assists, 3 blocks. He was only a plus 9. It was a tougher game. They were in a much more defensive battle. But I mean, I'm not trying to be a hater when I say this, but in true Anthony Davis form, it just seems to be the story of his career. Late in the third quarter, he comes up with it was a lower body injury. He's out for the rest of the game, and Shams is now reporting it's a groin injury. He's going to be out for up to a month. So here we are yet again. AD unavailable for his team after one game. Sir, it's a tale of two performances. Where are you at in terms of who won and lost? I know it's still super early, but how does the first game and aftermath of all of that, like where does that put you?
I mean, whatever I was saying in the beginning, right? However I felt when this trade first happened on February 2nd, it just got validated because the Lakers had won that trade. That's what I fully felt it, believed it, said it. And the first thing that came to my mind was durability. Luka is a lot more durable, especially deep into the playoff in the season, than AD has been. Just from a career, right? Just from his career. There's plenty of receipts out there where you can see that AD has not lived up to, his potential. And he's had the injury bug, which sucks. As talented as this man is, just can't last the duration of a season, 82 games. I don't think has he ever had 80 or close 70 plus games?
Right? Good question. As you talk, I'm gonna go look into that.
Okay, so there was that part of it. I mean, and I'm not trying to be, an a-hole or just a mean person, but like there came a point where I was like, man, should his nickname be changed, or does he have a nickname? But if he doesn't, maybe he should be Mr. Glass, because he crumbles like quickly. He'll give you these quick spurts of like great performances, and then it's like, all right, well, you got the AD, the AD effect, or the AD, whatever that performance is. And it's like, man, can you just stay on the court long enough for sustained performance for a long period of time? That was one aspect of it. Bro, if I was passing to LeBron James, I would have a huge smile on my face, as I'm sure you would too. So the guy, like your hero in the sense that your basketball idol, you get to play with him. You get to learn from him, man. This is it. The kind of stuff you do on 2K, right? You team up with Bron, you create your character, and that's you, and you go play with your favorite player. You get to do it in real life. That's awesome. And on the flip side, I feel bad. I feel so bad for the Mavericks fans, right? Because under Mark Cuban's leadership, this organization was a role model organization. He took care of his fans, his players, his staff. It was the place to be. And then as soon as he left, they're just crumbling, man. They're just falling apart. I read something, I think on X, something about like, was it Jason Kidd was refusing to talk post game, right? There's like no medical updates on AD in the beginning. You trade an older AD for this 25-year-old who's in his prime, who was supposed to be the franchise, and the fans are getting ejected. There's booze, and they're asking this protest to like fire the owner or like replace the owner. It's crazy. And then to top it all off, Dirk Nowitzki himself shows up to a Lakers game to support Luka. Right? He puts it on Twitter. I mean, like, come on, man. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Yeah.
But that's where I'm at.
Well, I will say, in slight AD defense, he did play 2 seasons in New Orleans, 75 games.
Okay.
And the 2023-24 season for the Lakers, he played 76 games.
Oh.
So he had 3. Luka has never played 75 games in a season. His most was 72 when he was a rookie. And then, of course, I went to look at bronze. And
bro, come on.
And like, from the time he was a rookie, 79, 80, 79, 78, 75, 81, 76, Miami, 79. Then he had a season with 62. Then back to 76, 77, Cleveland, 69, 76, 74, 82, his last year in Cleveland. And then ever since he got to LA, it's been a little different. 55, 67, 45, 56, 55, 71, 47 this year. So
this man is literally built different, bro. And that AD you're talking about, right? Early in his career, he's played more years than Luka has.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, like.
But just saying, he's had a couple, like. But it just seems like for others, they're like these like real short term, like, okay, I'm gonna be out and reevaluated in a week kind of thing, like a real short term small things. It just seems like he's like every other game,
right,
getting hurt, out for a month, 2 months. Like, and then he'll come back and get hurt again, and it's usually the lower body.
Have you ever seen every time he falls how the Lakers fans gasp? Yeah,
I mean, like, it's so true. I mean, I just don't, where I'm at with it. I mean, I was like, okay, he's putting up the statistics. I still think, he comes back in a month. I still think they can make some noise in the playoffs, and then in the short run, it might turn out better. But man, it's just the more that it settles in, like, you traded away a 25-year-old star who you could have wrapped up in a max contract and who just took you to the finals through that gauntlet that you talked about last episode. And for a guy who is a great player, he's one of the top 75, but he's injury prone, he's older, he's only going to get more injury prone as the body continues to do what Mother Nature does, because not everybody can be LeBron James. So, it's like looking more and more like what may go down as the single worst trade in NBA history.
As of right now, yes. Right now, yes. But
yeah,
I know what's crazy is that how this hurts even more, because you talk about them making noise later, right? I think that might be tough because a month out and you're closer to the playoffs, like, you haven't built that chemistry with your teammates.
Yeah.
And that's critical time.
But when you can come in the first game and put up 26, 16, 4, and 3, like... Sure,
but in the playoffs, you need more than that, right? You need chemistry at that point.
Look, they'll just be lucky to get like fucking a body, and if like availability is what they need.
Oh, I forgot to mention, right after him, Daniel Gafford got hurt with a knee injury, so their bigs they don't have any real bigs.
First,
so the Mavs.
But again, like that's what I'm saying. Like, look, yes, I get what you're saying about chemistry, but let's just get to availability first.
Yeah, agreed. 100%.
Like, I'll take availability and just getting by on raw talent and skill and figuring it out, So, I don't know. It's a curious case with him, man. He's just, man, it's just so good, but he's so big, and the body doesn't respond. Everybody's body doesn't respond the same way. So,
well, on top of that, it doesn't recover the same way as you get older, too. So, right? So, if he does come back, how long do you have him for? That's the next question. How long will he last? So,
well, and on the flip side, let's see how long the smiles last for LeBron and Luka. I mean, they're well in playoff position. I don't think they're going to have to worry about a play-in or anything like that. I'm sure they're going to continue to win games, and I'm just kind of hoping that we see a Lakers-Dallas playoff series. Like, that would be fun.
Oh,
that would be fun.
That would be awesome. Hey, I'm sure the script writers have it written already. Because have you realized? I don't know if you realize, every time there's something like monumental or seismic or just a big news with the NBA, the Jazz are involved with the Lakers. When Kobe's final game, the Jazz it was the Jazz. Right now, it was, the first game Luka comes back, it's against the Jazz. Jazz just getting the short end of all the sticks, man. I think the script writers are doing a great job. Good job, script writing.
Yeah, nobody actually cares about the Jazz. They just happen to be a part of the moment. Speaking of, not only were they his first game, but they play tomorrow, too, against the Jazz. The Lakers, too.
There you go.
But the fun thing, well, it would have been fun, is Tuesday, February 25th, Lakers against Dallas. So obviously AD's not going to be available for that one. And
where is that?
In LA.
Okay.
However, Wednesday, April 9th, ESPN, Lakers at Dallas. 7:30 p.m. And that's the Lakers' third to last game of the season.
Oh, I'm sure many people are going to be tuned in on that one.
I will be tuned in for that one. Let's go.
Awesome.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. Till next time. Peace.
Peace.